question asking, what year would I relive if I could relive any year? You know, what was the year and why? I'm going to have to say I would probably relive my 7th grade year. It was amazing in my opinion. And here's some of the reasons why. I mean, well, I just had so many good friends. I mean, two especially, one more so than anyone, like, that I connected with really well. But, I mean, there was just so many great memories, so many good friends. Our teacher, I don't know why this has got to be one of the first things I bring up, but our 7th grade teacher was not only a wonderful teacher and probably like the kindest teacher I've ever met. So, I mean, there's two, I mean, like, great things going for her. She was insanely beautiful, too. I mean, like, probably really dumb to even say that, but, like, all of us in 7th grade had a crush on her, and we were typical guys. Like, she would sit in a rocking chair and read to us, and we were just like, oh, yeah. Like, I know, it's completely dumb. 7th grade stuff, though, come on. There's so many good memories. Like, I remember me and my friend when the Pepsi Caps, you know, had the winners and losers on, which, I mean, they still do now in different times, but we thought that people would throw away winners, so we sat behind our local gas station in a dumpster. One was a lookout one time, and then the other one would be down the dumpster, and we would switch it periodically, and we would look for caps for winning Pepsi bottles. And then if someone would come, like, you know, like, we'd be like, get down, get down, get down, because we didn't want anyone to know that we were digging in the garbage, and, you know, plus we didn't know if we could get in trouble for doing that, too. But, come on, I'm sure you guys and gals have done something disgusting like that in the name of soda. In the name of soda. We were with each other all the time, like me and my best friend. We just, I don't know, we just had a good time, a good connection. Like, if I wasn't at his house, he was at my house. I mean, the only time we really weren't around each other was when we were showering. But, you know, that only happened like 4 or 5 times the whole year because, seriously, we swam and we were like, dude, the chlorine's got us clean, and we just justified it with that. We would come in, and we smelled bad around each other, and it just didn't matter. I mean, it was a good time, and, you know, he was just always there, and it was nice. I know it's not really relevant to what I do now, but it was really one of the first times I ever performed on camera. It was just a home movie. Me and my best friend were doing a magic show. He was the assistant, and I was the main magician, and I don't know, I still have that home movie, and I find it to be wonderful, just because we did such a horrible job, but, I mean, it made a really good memory, and like I said, it was one of the first times I ever did anything on camera, and I was in 7th grade. Wow, what else? I had pizza Lunchables at school one day, and, okay, like, you guys are gonna think this is so nerdy, but, like, I opened it up, and and it wasn't opened very good, and I started to press on it, and it squirted up into my eye, and my eye was completely bloodshot the rest of the day. I had to go in there and, you know, filter out all the water by scooping it up, and I don't know what that's called. There's some scientific word for it, but, I mean, like, it was almost like I was using the sink as, like, a pipette to squeeze water up in there and just get all the pizza sauce out of there. So, I mean, pizza Lunchables still do kick ass, except for when they, you know, the sauce gets in your eye. I played a lot of video games that year. I mean, many RPGs. I mean, that's probably not really that interesting to you guys, but I really got enthralled in the storylines of them all, and, you know, I'll just end it there. I'm pretty sure 7th grade was one of the very first times I saw The Breakfast Club, which happens to be probably the second if not third most watched movie I've ever seen. I know number one's Billy Madison, and it's a toss-up between Donnie Darko and The Breakfast Club, because I've seen each of them at least like 60, 70 times, like, not exaggerating. But Billy Madison, I swear, like, not even exaggerating at all, at least 90 times in my lifetime. Maybe not the whole thing, but I've at least came in and saw 3/4 of it. I can say on the USA Network, I've probably seen it at least 20 times alone. And plus, I mean, we had the movie on VHS and DVD, so needless to say, a lot. I remember 7th grade was the time that I got into, like, more heavy stuff and everything. Like, I'm pretty sure this one, maybe it was 8th grade when I got into them, but I'm pretty sure, you know, 7th grade, it was Slipknot. Like, and it was all weird because they got really famous, like, in 2000 and some. Like, maybe, like, I don't know, they got really big with their 3rd album. But, you know, I was listening to them since way back in the day, and I don't know, I just listened to a lot of people back then. I mean, you had Cradle of Filth right up there. I got into Cradle of Filth, some really black metal, hard stuff right there. Oh God, there's a lot that happened that year. It really shaped my life. I guess what really made it so great is the couple kids that I hung out with. I hung out with a Kyle and I hung out with a Nate, and they were my best friends at the time. Nate more so than anyone. Nate actually more so than anyone in my life. I mean, no one can replace David. I mean, like, I know you guys know who David is from all the skits and stuff like that, and you guys have never seen Nate. But I mean, like, still, when I see Nate, like, I might see him, like, every couple months or something. I mean, it's almost like a reunion. Like, I'm always really excited to see him. I mean, he's just got his own stuff going on. But, I mean, he turned out really, really good. I mean, I miss him a lot. He was my best friend. I mean, seriously, from, like, third till, like, all the way up until me and David became best friends. I mean, he was always there for me, and he's a really, really nice guy. I mean, I guess I'm not really sure that this is relevant for everyone, but I mean, I think you guys should just take this from me, that you have no better friends than the friends you have when you're little. They're what make you want to relive that year. I mean, back then it was just such a more simpler time when you're just really young, you're little, you don't have to worry about all the stuff that's going on nowadays. Like, you know, you have to make your payments for your bills, you have to go to work, you have to worry about the rest of your life, college, everything else. And it just creates stress. Back then it was just such a carefree environment, and you just loved it when your friend rode up to your house, which was a half an hour away on his bike, and he'd bring some IBC cream soda with him. And I mean, and right then, you just knew that's what life was all about. That's what it was all about. So, sorry, that probably really bored you, because this is like an actual vlog I did. I'm not used to doing that. I'm usually used to getting up in front of the camera, acting, wild hand gestures, which the hand gestures are really me, because I talk with my hands a lot. Just like this. This is a dog. But I don't know. I hope you guys can tell me some of, like, your best memories that you had, like, and what year you would like to relive. I mean, go ahead and put it in a comment, or even make a video response. I mean, come on, get up off your lazy bums and do something. So, alright, sorry for boring you guys with this. Probably the next one will not be a vlog. So, alright, see you guys later.